Hello! Gonna take me a second to start out. I'm streaming on my computer now instead of the PS5's in streamer, so I need to double check audio real quick. So I do appreciate anyone that stops by while I'm doing this real quick, but just know that it's gonna be blank screen for a second. Or not blank, but sitting here in the main menu. I don't know why I pulled it up on my computer. I won't be able to hear it on my computer since I'm using my computer to stream. I need to pull it up on my phone. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Alrighty, I think that audio sounds good at a good level. If any of my friends come join in, I will ask them to double check for me. But for now, I think it's good. But anyways, let's get right back into it. I do wonder why my mic is picking up some static. Hopefully it is not too bothersome, and I imagine it's mostly going to be drowned out by the game anyways. And you know me, we always do question marks.
Easy there, Red.
Oi, Scrounger!
Give me 1 second. There we go. Yo, what's up, bull? I am in the Discord if you want to come hang out. Hey, that's fine. You know how it is. As long as there's no gamer words, we're good. Oh, come on. Reach the edge. Reach it. Never mind. We'll just climb our way up. Oh, already. Yeah, I'll join for a minute. Let's see. Let me complete these steps real quick. Shh. enter. Okay, which Discord? Or which lounge, I guess. Which chat? There, Jesus Christ. To annex? I don't see that. I see general, quiet time 1, quiet time 2, and then the very bottom is AFK after that, but there's arcade, guild wars, miscellaneous games in between. Rules. Let's see which one's Destiny. Ah, okay, I see now.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna mute your stream, that way I don't end up hearing myself.
Okay.
But all right, so it was the worst 2 hours of my life. From the beginning, I immediately started to rant on it because of the fact that the characters, which are a very key point of the game series, were wrong from the beginning.
How do you
the
mess up
only
Leon and
two
Claire?
the only two accurate characters were Claire and Chris. Somewhat.
Okay.
Okay.
So Leon's backstory is he was an orphan. When he was growing up, he became an orphan because his parents were in crime. They were like very known mob bosses or something, and something happened which caused them all to die, right? So he grew up as an orphan, and the police chief or some police officer that saved him, he looked up to him as another father figure, and that's what led to him becoming a cop.
Okay.
In Welcome to Raccoon City, it's shown that Leon is a piece of shit cop who ended up shooting his partner in the ass literally they said he shot him in the ass, as that was a line said. And from that, his punishment was he was sent to Raccoon City to be a cop there. And like he's an alcoholic. He swears a lot in this movie for no good reason.
Wait a
He's
second. He's not Chris.
He's completely against his character in terms of like how he acts and everything, obviously, because from his entire backstory from the beginning is already wrong. They didn't put any effort in his look. I mean, I'm not trying to shame him for the fact of like what he is or as the actor, because obviously that's not the actor's fault. That's the director and their choice and everything. Wesker doesn't look like Wesker at all. He looks just like some random average Joe muscle dude number 3.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
He looks like just a well, what is it called? A grunt.
He just looks like a grunt. He doesn't wear glasses. He doesn't wear the iconic glasses till the ending of the movie as the end credit scene.
Oh, as like the
as they're going like, oh yeah, there's gonna be another movie. Like there's going to be another one.
Okay.
So there's that. The stars themselves, they're just cops. They're not a SWAT force or anything. They're dressed up like they are, but they're just cops. That or the precinct that they're in is just 5 cops, and they're the special forces, which makes no sense. Barry's not in the film at all, but they put Brad Vickers in it.
Wait.
Stuff for the stash.
What is the timeline of this movie? Does it take place before the mission?
They combine the timeline of Resident Evil 1 and 2 into the same thing.
Okay.
The events of 2 and 1 are happening at the same time. And with a twist. The zombie infection is not the T-virus.
An old Carja watchtower.
What
is it?
It's like a poisoning of the water that's causing people to go mad because they keep drinking. It's like fucking Flint, Michigan levels of bad water. It's causing people to like go bald, lose their hair, it looks like they're almost like cancerous, and they go insane.
Huh. Interesting.
Like so right then and there, T-virus is wrong. The character Ben from RE2 that's like stuck in the jail cell. He shoehorns. Hey, you ever heard of the T virus? It's like or the G virus, like at the just before he gets bitten and dies. I'm like, really? It's like, oh, by the way, that's actually how they do it. It's like, no. The character Lisa from Resident Evil 1 is in it.
As like her deranged self, or
No, she's not a villain at all. She's a good person. It starts off with Chris and Claire in the Raccoon Orphanage, the Raccoon City Orphanage, with Lisa just being a person that just watches them. And everyone thought it was like part of Claire's imagination, but she was an actual person, which obviously is not at all how she is in the game. Birkin is the owner of the orphanage, and he takes the children to experiment them with.
as good, all good owners of orphanages do.
Yeah, he then eventually talks about the G virus, and then he takes it himself. Which, by the way, the fight scene with him and the G virus was all of 2 minutes. God, what else? What other stupid shit was there? Oh yeah, they kill off Brad very quickly. And he crashes the plane into the mansion. Wesker, again, he's completely out of his character entirely. The only bit that they kept with it, like, oh, he's actually evil because he was doing it for money. To trying to take information from some other company, trying to steal information from Umbrella, which is weird. Again, Liam just a giant pussy the entire time. Completely against his character.
Yeah.
Let's see what else was there. Jill was like super gun happy. I don't know why.
Did it seem like they were based off of the characters from the game or from the other movies?
Neither.
They were just their own
Iteration
lead.
entirely.
They were their own iteration entirely, and the only thing they got from anything from the games was their name and location. As just a zombie film itself, it's like a 6 out of 10. Probably even, and I'm giving that a bit of a stretch. That in of its own, it was an okay zombie film at best. But as completely as Resident Evil, I'm like, the original Resident Evil films with Mila Jovovich were better than this.
Jeez.
This tower is barely holding together.
Like, it is not worth your time. It's if you want to watch just to have a laugh and like just have a migraine over the stupidity of it, then go right ahead. But I would not watch it if you have to pay money for it. I was lucky enough that I didn't have to because I was able to watch it off of
Forbidden West beyond it.
something. I forgot what it was. I think it was Voodoo.
Man, I was hoping it was going to be good too.
I did too, and then after somebody else watched it, I'm like, after I saw the reviews, like, this is bad. I knew it was going to be bad the second I saw Leon.
Oh.
Guess I'll figure out
I'm like,
what to
there's no effort there. There was no effort made for this film. If they made him
Bah.
if they made Carlos be Leon. Like, he would have been a much better Carlos than he would have been a Leon. But even then, Carlos is much more of a badass anyway. And they made this character be like, this is the guy that should have died actually, while everyone else lived. Because he was not beneficial at all to the film. He had like 3 moments, and that was it. Like, cool. This movie is no idea who's the main character. They're just giving you everyone.
No.
They gave you one liquor. The liquor was cool. The way that it dies is about one of the coolest ways I've ever seen a liquor die.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It gets its fucking neck snapped by Lisa.
Oh.
That's cool.
Like, she starts to wrestle. She's literally wrestling the liquor, and it manages to like get her like wooden cuff things that she has in its mouth, and like keeps pulling back to the where it just like rips his head back, like breaks it that way, like his jaw from his head. Or I guess also from his neck.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's pretty sweet. Like, that's the only good part of this movie. That's it. Like, they got the zombie wrong. They also put in like the iconic scene of like the zombie eating that person in just a slow turn.
Later.
Mm-hmm.
They threw that in. Like, of course they're going to.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, they got the zombies themselves wrong because it's like no mention of the T-virus other than the conspiracy theory dude. And it's all from the water. It wasn't a virus. It didn't get spread out because of the rats that were that were just around from the sewers. And like, cool, they didn't follow that. Birkin is a doctor, but also from an owner of an orphanage. Characters are all weird. Fucking Irons was a better character. The chief of police, Irons, was a better character than Leon.
Ooh.
And you're supposed to hate that guy.
That sucks.
Yeah, it sounds like they watched the live action Resident Evil films with Leon in it, and then just played Resident Evil 2 without actually looking up anything else.
And then just played RE2, right?
Like the remake
Like-
of RE2.
Yeah,
that
like
was
they
it.
go to the Spencer Mansion. There's Raccoon City. There's the police department that looks like it's part of a museum. Oh, which by the way, the way that the dog, like they also threw in a couple of zombie dogs because it's Resident Evil. This quest is going to be a zombie dog.
Mm.
The way that the dog gets infected is it eats. Oh, it's. So it has Claire hitchhiking a ride with the bus driver driving the tanker truck driver,
Mm-hmm.
and like he fucking they show the burger scene from RE2 remake.
Was it just the same?
It's the exact scene. The camera does a hard cut to the burger laying on top of the dude's car. He grabs it, takes a bite out of it. It's all juicy and dripping in crab, just like the fucking
Stuff is
game.
Really?
Just like the remake.
Huh.
They took that, and then he's just having a conversation with Claire. He gets distracted and runs over a zombie. And he thinks it was a person they just ran over, and he's like, "Ah, fuck, shit, fuck." Like this. He keeps swearing so much. The zombie gets up, doesn't attack him, just goes back into the forest. I'm like, what the heck? Why? Why didn't the zombie attack? It was within arm's reach, and it just left. But during the time that they're arguing, the dog notices that it like left, but he goes over and like there's little bits of the zombie on the floor because he got ran over, and he eats the bits, and from that he becomes infected. So then he infects the bus driver, the truck driver, by biting his arm. Like, okay, there we go. That's how it happens. This dude starts driving, obviously now infected, and tilts the truck over, and gets right to the entrance of the police department, which has the gate wide open, the door wide open, and Leon is at the front kiosk asleep with headphones in. And he's like has no clue what's happening. The zombie, I guess, doesn't die from the explosion and is just walking casually into the police department and then gets shot by Irons in the head. And that's when Leon wakes up. He wakes up to the gunshot, not the explosion that happened just like 30 feet away.
What the hell?
Like, what in the hell? It was comical of how that zombie just like casually walked while being on fire. Like, really? That's how that happened.
Man, sounds like a train wreck.
It was such a train wreck, bro. Oh my god. I knew it was gonna be bad, but that exceeded my expectation to far beyond anything. Like, my bar was already low. It was
Man.
already down there.
I'll take care of this.
They're like, oh, here, let me dig that another
So you
6 feet
decided
for
to
you.
visit the hunting grounds. Good on
You didn't think that we could go any lower? Here it
All kinds
is.
of trials. So hotshots like you can put their machine hunting
Gotta
skills
love
to the
that.
test.
Like it
Of
was
course, to not
impressive
call
how bad it
Three
was.
Stripes.
I thought
God,
we did
I
relatively
honestly was hoping
Now
it
the
was gonna be
Tanaks
good.
have 'em out west,
I
too.
did too,
You asked
and
Karja,
oh
Westerners
man.
stole the idea from the Sundom. In fact,
Oh
the
man.
Tanakh used this place for a while after they
So,
kicked the Karja
if you
out
want to
of the
watch
region.
it, watch it for comedy.
Even left
Don't take
behind
it
some of the
seriously.
special coins they
Don't.
laid out.
Don't at
Those
all.
weren't stripes.
Like, you would have a better time watching it
Medals.
if you knew
Karja
nothing of
wants
Resident Evil.
More spoils. I heard you can trade them for gear somewhere in the
Yeah.
clan lands.
Like, my dad, when my,
Bruce
because
might know,
while I was
again,
watching it, my dad gave me
some of the Karja
my
red
dad called me to
berets.
taught me for a bit how I was
Think
doing
of
and
it.
asked me what I was
If you
doing. Like,
plan on
oh, I'm just
going
watching a
west,
movie,
I
like
could
the Resident
convince
Evil one.
Isbot to give you something.
And he himself
Maybe
didn't like
stripes
it because he was comparing
Seems
it
like
to
they
the
might give you
old
steel out
movies.
there.
Thanks.
If you happen to play Strike, my friend over there has
He was
some
like, those are way
nifty
better.
pieces to
Like,
trade.
it was still bad, but yeah, those were better.
I have some wares I'm sure you'd find handy.
Oh, jeez.
Like, oh my god. Like,
It's-
I don't know who the director or the producer was for this film,
Hey, Red.
but if I, but I,
Need.
but I was somebody told me that he played the games. Like, no, he didn't. He did not. He read some poorly translated Cliff Notes version of Resident Evil and decided to make a movie. Because anybody who played the game would have made a better movie than this. Anyone. Like, oh my god, dude! Like, even if they like, it doesn't have to be like. We can just stop making live action movies.
Yeah.
Just stop. Just make CG films. It's gonna cost you a little bit more because you have to pay for animation and all, but it's just gonna be better. You can do so much more with that.
That's true.
And even then, do we really need a movie of it? We can just play the game.
Take care, Red.
Like, yeah, it could be somebody else's like outlook or
If you're looking for medals
change
prized by
up
the
to it,
Tanaka,
but like
you
that's
can earn them
this
here,
is
sir.
so far from the original
Oh,
material, and
I'd
it's
like
not
you to
even
have
good.
this, if you care to use it.
Yeah.
Consider it my thanks for getting Thurles out of trouble.
Because didn't they advertise themselves to saying like we're gonna make like the Resident Evil game that movie that you wanted or something?
Yeah.
Didn't they
Yeah,
like
pretty
advertise
much.
it in a
Remain
way to
vigilant in your
like to
travels,
follow
Savior.
the game?
Pretty
much, yeah.
I'm like the dude had his fingers crossed when he said it.
Why
So-
can't people just make video game movies good?
I don't know. I would love to know why, but Jesus,
There are very, very few that are good.
very few. Like, funny enough, Sonic the Hedgehog. It's a good video game movie.
Yeah, that's a good
It
one.
is a great movie. Well, like, and honestly, it's because of Jim Carrey and whoever voice acts Sonic.
Yeah, I'm honestly actually looking forward to the
second
movie.
one?
Yep, and then
With Tails and Knuckles.
Yeah, and then the TV series that follows Knuckles.
Oh, they're making a TV series?
Yep.
They're doing a TV series too. That's
Yeah, it's gonna follow Knuckles.
Hmm.
Everyone is saying that they should just remake the old Sonic the Hedgehog games, like back on the Sega Genesis. Those games,
Why remake them?
just because it's getting real popular again. They're like, people should remake those games so we can play them again.
It should just be a re-release and make them look prettier. It should still be the same old game, just look nicer.
That's what
yeah,
I
don't
just an
think
think.
we
upscale.
Yeah, it's really what they should do. Not make it an entirely different thing, because that's when you enter the territory of you fucking it up.
Yep. Like the fan-made game that was released a few years ago, Sonic Mania. It's an official game, but it was made completely by fans.
Yeah.
And it was so freaking good. And like it's been the best Sonic game for a while because for some reason people don't know how to make Sonic games that are like officially contracted to make them.
Yeah. Like the other thing too is like not every game can be made into a film.
No, it cannot.
Like God of War, that one I don't think can be made into a movie.
It's already.
I don't think it can.
It's already.
I know they're going to. So in the process, are they doing it of the most recent God of War or like Kratos fighting the Olympians?
If
it's like is it dad and boy or is it I hate you dad? It's like dad and boy I can see being made into a film. It's a lot more it'd be a lot better than just the fact of like I'm just gonna go and killing everything.
I mean that video game is basically already a film, honest.
Yeah, it also is very cinematic true as well.
Yeah, I mean, and that's part of the reason why it's pretty much already a film. Like you could just put the cutscenes together essentially and have it be a film almost. Like
that and also add the in-between bits too to make it.
I mean, yeah, and there actually is a very, very good cut of all that was made by a guy on YouTube that I started watching. But
Avamagic in my chat said that a lot of book movies don't turn out great either. If they do God of War, it needs to be the original trilogy.
A lot of book movies. I mean, that's with book movies. That's like there have been more book movies than there have been game movies.
Yeah, there's way more book movies, and like a decent amount of them are actually pretty good. I feel like.
Yeah, they have gotten better.
Some of them are bad.
There are some shit ones. Like one example that I can always think of that was a terrible book movie was World War Z.
Yeah,
but
one that comes to mind for me is Aragon.
Oh my god, they ruined Aragon so bad.
I never read Aragon, so when I watched it, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's just a bad movie.
And then I never got to read the books, and then after I was told that like the movie was terrible in comparison, like damn, I should probably read that book, and I have yet to do it.
Yeah, I loved the whole entire series. Like I bought all the series as they were coming out, and so I read every single book, and I was like, oh, they're making a movie? Oh, this is gonna be great. And then
little did you know.
Yeah. The game was alright. The Aragon game was actually alright.
Like the way that because when I go back to the World War Z bit is that when I first heard them making a movie on it, I'm like, this could be good. But the way that book is written, it's all accounts of what happened after the apocalypse, or like after it all happened. It's not in the moment. This is what's going on thing. So like when I heard that it was coming out, I'm like, okay, cool. And then when I saw the first trailer, I'm like, what? Yeah, what? What? What is this? This is not at all in the book. This is not in the book. Why is this here? The only thing they kept was the name, the character name, and the locations, and that's it.
Yeah.
They decided to make their own story with it. I'm like, what? Why? The entire movie could have been like a suspense thriller type of thing. That's just a account because it's just a reporter talking to survivors of the events, and it could have all just been flashbacks.
Damn straight.
Yeah. Like
the movie doesn't have to be like ant colony level running, sprinting zombie things, climbing shit. Like what the fuck is this?
Yeah, like that's why I really like the game for World War Z, because it's just, I mean, it's just Left 4 Dead, but World War Z.
Yeah,
and
it with RPG aspects. And I enjoy that game too because of that. Like it's fun. But I'm not gonna fucking follow it because of the book. That's fucking god awful.
What do you know about this place?
Well, nothing good.
I'm trying to think.
It's where the cards.
The Hitman ones were meh.
I never saw any of those.
They're meh.
Wait, which ones?
The Hitman movies.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen those either.
The 2 Doom movies.
God, I watched the first one and I was like, no.
The only good part was the first person scene. It was literally just Doom 3. It was just
Which-
Doom 3.
Which is regarded as the worst Doom.
As the worst Doom.
So if the best thing you have going for that movie is a scene from Doom 3, their widely regarded worst game, you can tell how bad the movie is.
Yeah.
The whole movie was basically off the premise of Doom 3, and the only good scene in that film was the first person scene, which is the last 10 minutes of the film. It's like the last 10. It's like my favorite part was the ending when it ended. That actually holds true because the last 10 minutes was the only good part in my opinion.
Yeah, don't count it.
The rest was I can't even remember. It was just it made it seem more of like a survival horror game, which that's what Doom 3 was. Effectively,
Not what Doom is at all.
Not what Doom is at all.
Yeah, because I remember playing Doom 3, I was like, why are people so hype about this? This is... What is this? What am I doing?
What is this? Exactly.
And like, Doom 3 was the first Doom game I played, and for a while it turned me off, and then the 2016 Doom came out, and I went back and played it
Oh,
all.
that's so good.
And then I just fell in love again.
Yep. And Doom Eternal is also very good.
And then I fell even more in love.
Yeah.
No one will
Well,
listen
this is
to
so
you,
good.
but the Eclipse, they're here and they
Yeah,
don't.
like
Really, Conover?
Oh, I never asked you about this. What did you think about the ending of
Some
God
them
of
must have
War
fled
with
west after the battle at
your
I saw one of our sentries,
fucking
Loravik, sneaking
boy
off
being
to
Loki?
Mordor.
Oh yeah,
But they spotted me, and then Loravik tried to kill
that
me.
fucking that was left field.
Yeah, I did not expect that at all.
That fucking got me. Like, what the fuck? What?
Yeah, I know, right?
Connects Loravik to the
I'm like, then it made me think, like, okay, so do they want? They were after
Nosar sentenced him to death.
their mother, obviously, because she was the last giant.
I was too
Yes.
far to hear everything. But I heard
Um,
them both say the word Eclipse.
I still wonder as to why the rest of the giants died.
Crying eclipse is a convenient way to dodge a death sentence.
If I have to die, so be it. But
Like,
if we
there
ignore
was,
this
th-
threat,
like,
others
because
are going to die
as
too.
soon as we went past that other mountain and you saw, I immediately saw,
Tell
like,
me
on one
exactly
side
what
was just a couple dead giants. Like, oh shit, what the
Weeks ago.
fuck? And then then you see the rest, and like they're all dead.
By the time anyone noticed, they were half.
Every giant is dead. Why?
Nosar didn't see the need to give chase. Let the Tenakth take.
Like, how the
over.
fuck did that happen? No one has
Nozar's
made
not
it
one to be
into
sidetracked. He tightened
Oh,
up the
God.
patrol schedules, reprimanded the sentries, and everyone moved on.
not Jormungandr.
But
'Cause that's
I
the name of the
couldn't stop
fucking
thinking
serpent.
about it. None of
Um,
the
Jotunheim.
Jotunheim.
No one has made it into
Someone
Jotunheim
left it open
ever
on
since for
And Loravik,
fucking
well,
a long time.
he's always grumbling about officers, but on this, he was too quiet.
I find it funny that the
And
kid
after
is
the
Loki,
incident,
who
he
is the
started
father of
acting
Fenrir, and Fenrir's
different.
kids are in the game. Well,
Jumping.
yeah, they're in there,
So
but
when I
like
spotted him
we're
sleeping in the
we're
barracks,
going off of some other
followed.
their own version of Nordic history.
And when
Obviously,
Loravik mentioned
they're still
the
following a
eclipse,
lot of it,
I
but
tried getting
the fact that
closer.
Loki is Atreus,
Yeah,
Strangers
it's
took off, and Loravik lunged
it's obviously a bit of a liberty.
yeah, that's the liberty that they're gonna take, because in reality, it's Loki who
Sentries
made
heard
Fenris,
scuffle
and who
found
made
standing over his body.
Jormungandr. I'm pretty sure is who he made as well.
Yeah, I believe so.
Why don't you believe
And
it?
just to bring about the apocalypse, so
Searched
or
Loravik's bones,
to bring about
searched it again,
Ragnarok,
Didn't find anything.
which
Look,
yeah, it's very
Loravik's a
amusing
good
of that
man.
fact because like
I don't believe
and also
he murdered
the fact
Loravik
that
in cold blood.
that's what she
But
proposed his
Nozar
name
only
be,
listens to facts.
and
And that fact is,
Kratos
Loravik
went,
killed
nah,
his
I'm
own
gonna
son.
name him Atreus after
He doesn't deny
another
Yeah.
Right?
after a Spartan that
No, but more
was
attention-
based
There's
that
no
was basically
evidence backing up this eclipse
their
story.
hype man,
Well, question a dead man.
effectively,
Kinda.
and sacrificed his
Nozar's on
life
edge
for
with the upcoming
to
embassy.
for
He
a
doesn't
victory for
want
them.
distractions.
Like, cool, that's pretty
But
sweet.
hey, if you find a bunch of eclipse soldiers,
So like he
actually
knew his
followers,
other name was
please do
going
let
to
us
be
know.
Loki.
The meeting you witnessed.
But then whatever prophecy thing that's on there was put up there. By the way, of that prophecy thing, the very ending of that one cutscene, was that them dying?
I've already searched it, Conover. There's nothing there.
Wait, what?
Cause like that scene, the cutscene just before like they go to scatter the ashes, was them saying like, oh, this is just like a prophecy of our lives of what we just did. It's like this is, and then he's like, no, this is a story of you. And so it made Atreus like super happy about it. Like, yeah, like everything that we've done it's been written. And then Kratos like looks over like some fucking piece of like cloth or whatever that moves away in the wind, and it just shows Atreus and Kratos looks like something's coming out of their bodies.
Hmm.
It was
Yeah,
kind of grim.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what that was, because
like
been
my
so
thought,
long.
because like my thought to that is that there might die. Is that what that was?
I mean, it could be like it I mean, I could see that being kind of like a foreshadowing kind of thing.
If I'm remembering it, it looked like the kid stabbed Kratos or something.
Shock ammo could help.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to look at that.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember what it looks like, because it's, you know, been how many ever years since I played it. It's whenever it came out.
Yeah, Atreus.
This is where Conover kept guard. Maybe my focus can
Fuck.
tell me if
What would I
there
even
really
write
was a
down?
third person here.
You could just go Loki plaque at the end of the game or something like that.
Maybe. Oh, there's the prophecy. There you go.
Oh,
The Jotunheim mural. Okay,
yeah,
there it is.
yeah, there you
Plenty of
go.
tracks from the Karja search
Okay,
party.
there's a freaking. Somebody has the thumbnail itself showing. Yeah, it looks like there's a serpent or something coming out of their mouths. Huh.
Broken branches. Was someone up here?
Interesting. My memory is terrible. I never played this game. Yeah, I didn't play it until the PC release, so.
Faint tracks leading away from barren light. I should be able to.
Yeah,
find
overall
my
though,
focus.
Great. Loki, well, Atreus is half giant, half god,
Lying after all.
and also part mortal, because Kratos was
Yeah.
he was a demigod, became a full god,
Lost the
but
trail.
he's still kind of
There's
mortal,
too
I
many
guess.
machines walking around.
Yeah,
I don't know-
because
I
he
don't
got
know.
like his god status
Tracks
revoked.
sometime past
He got it revoked, but then he got it back at
Yeah,
some point too.
and then
so-
like, yeah, I don't know if he's technically full god or not anymore. I just
If I find the right
he might. I think he's just a demigod at this point now. So half god, half human, with a giant as well, with part giant. So there's all that. Atreus is probably gonna be fucking even more badass come Ragnarok.
oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah. Also, the whole part where Kratos kills what's his name?
Baldur?
Mulder? Is that his name?
Baldur?
Was it Balder? Was that his name?
Should be
Yeah,
easy
the
to find
immortal guy,
trail
invincible
up ahead
guy?
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Baldur.
Yeah. So the line that he said was a direct repetition from what Zeus said to him.
A lot of it.
What was it again?
This line ends now or something like that. Fuck, I have to look it up again. Fuck.
Should be easy to follow the blood trail with my
Gotta
focus.
pour a
Looks like we're headed for the
Balder death. So you just need to hear the line. Just need to hear the line.
bridge. Someone set up a lookout down here.
Also, we gave Balder his wish. What her mother, Freya, it was still being greedy.
Follow their tracks.
Oh, I know.
100%. The cycle ends here.
Where did you go off to?
Yeah, the cycle ends here. That's also in God of War 2, where Zeus stabs him with the Blade of Olympus.
Yeah.
But Zeus said it in the intentions of being selfish. He said some other line after that, and then Kratos ended up saying, "We must be better than this," because he's tired of killing. Honestly,
Yeah.
Must have climbed up to that cave.
he wants to be the god.
With that
He
injury,
wants to
nobody's
just
listening
effectively
to
just be
this.
left alone as a god, and just be better than like the line of just death that just comes of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I finished the Valkyries before I even finished the final boss, man. When I got to this Baldur fight, I'm like, this is nothing. This is the final
Nice
boss?
for someone to hurt.
This is nothing compared to the Valkyries. Yeah. Yeah, Baldur wanted death like for the longest time. He wanted to actually feel something, and he finally did. And meanwhile, Freya was just being fucking greedy. He's like, "Cause he's my son." No, I was like, doesn't mean you fucking make him immortal. Also, the fact that finding out that she's actually the actual queen of the Valkyries is like, oh,
Well, within Norse mythology, Freya is the actual queen of the Valkyries,
yeah,
and she's not married to Odin.
no,
But first we have to get past Barren Light. Next change of
Cause like in like fucking Marvel Norse mythology, Freya's.
I have to stop
His
them
wife.
before they hurt anyone else.
yup.
But
We may have lost Meridian for now, but it will be ours again someday.
Yeah, I also called it when I was gonna get my Blades of Chaos back. I'm like, oh, I was so happy.
that was like the best part of the game.
I had
Yeah.
the biggest smile on my
What if I
face.
stick this
The
knife
fact that I was able to have those weapons back. I'm like, yes! Yes! I felt so fucking powerful with those in my hands.
I just loved how emotional it was, dude.
Yeah,
It
like
was
just the high level of emotion of that.
it's just such a somber moment in the game.
Mm-hmm. Like they made that game so well, like with a
They
lot of those
really
moments.
did.
Like so many of those moments, it's just
Even when like at the very beginning of the game, there's a lot of emotion, and then when Baldur comes in, and Kratos is just like, "I don't want to fight you, man. Like, please just leave me alone."
just leave me alone, man. Yeah.
Like he's basically begging. He's just like, please, just leave me alone. Like I really don't want to have to do this.
Yep. All really good scenes. The fact that he just fucking like uppercuts him like nothing though, I'm like, holy crap, okay, this dude is actually a lot stronger than I thought.
Yep.
Like, goddamn.
They're already messing around.
Yeah. Also, just learning the fact that like the two of the Odin's Thor's sons are just
Alright, sorry about that. My
push
grandmother.
overs.
Bitches.
Yeah, just little bitches.
Yeah, sorry about that. My grandmother called and I'm gonna talk to my grandma.
Oh, that's fine.
Nah, you gotta tell her. Call back later.
Talking about God of War, Grandma.
This is important stuff, all right.
Batalor. Batalor. Yeah, overall, it was really just. God, that game was just made so well. Like that
It was.
making that into a movie, I would enjoy it. But like, they'd have to follow the same tone and pacing of the game.
It would basically just be an exact copy of the game, and it would take longer than a single movie, I feel like.
It absolutely would. It absolutely would.
You would need at least 2 movies, and you'd have to be cutting a little bit of stuff out.
Yeah, some things you'd have to cut out, like.
And I'm just talking about story stuff. Like, obviously, you would cut out like you know, the Valkyrie fights, you know, and like going to you know, like the arenas and like Muspelheim and
God,
Oh, those
Niflheim
are
and whatnot.
yeah,
and-
Muspelheim, Niflheim, yeah.
I just got fucked
yeah,
up.
What was
But-
that? Andrew?
I just got fucked
Yeah.
up.
Oh. Yeah, like that stuff like that, you'd have to cut out.
yeah, which wouldn't be an issue to be honest, because it doesn't have really any impact on the story.
No, you'd just be like you would just be going as a like a. It would just be the movie would just be a beeline path straight to the of the main storyline.
Yeah. You know what would be better than it would be better if it was a TV show rather than a series.
As a
like, rather
series,
than a movie.
that probably would be better. Yeah,
It'd be way better than a movie.
because like some game like that's probably also the reason as to why video game movies fail.
Oh yeah, it's a big
They-
part.
they-
There's
they
just
cram
they have to
too
cut too much
much.
shit out.
Yeah, there's so much that
And,
has to be cut out because they only get a 2-hour window to
Yeah.
fill in a 12-hour game, 12+ hour game.
Yeah.
It's like you're not gonna have enough time.
That's her! There!
You know, and it's true though. Like video game series always work better than movies. Like The Witcher, for example, is a good one.
So good.
The
fact that those two
Arcane.
seasons are still only the first book
Yep.
is
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
And there's a lot. There's like 7 books.
Isn't it like? Doesn't it dip into the second book a bit? I thought.
I don't know yet. Everything I've seen from this from The Witcher has been from the first book, and I'm not even done yet. I'm like halfway there.
Okay, because I thought that like the last part of the second season started dipping into the second at that point.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I'd have to get to that point.
I haven't read the book, so I don't know. But I've seen the series in its entirety. So
Mhm. Yeah, like from what I have read and like from seeing the entire thing, the majority of it has been just the first half of the book. Which is insane. But yeah, like that's highly as to why that is successful because of the fact that it's episodic, so they're able to put so much more.
yeah.
And
Andrew, have you seen The Witcher?
I've seen a bit. I haven't watched all of it yet.
Okay.
But it also helps is that the fact that the director and everyone that's on The Witcher actually cares for the series too.
We're done.
Oh yeah, I mean for
Yeah,
sure.
like that's for anything though. Like you need people that actually give a fuck.
What's that? Oh, she's out there all right. No, she's not over here.
Otherwise, it's just not gonna be fucking successful.
Yeah, I mean yeah. In general, with anything, like the more care put into it, the better it is.
Takes care of that. But I'm sure there's more of them outside. I better be careful.
Wow, I just got an item that's a 1 in 8,000 drop chance.
Nice.
Listen, we see what you hacking with that whenever you play with that streamer.
Listen. Oh, did I show you the video? He put it the final video that has me finishing that log.
Oh no.
He gets 3 items in that video and they're all duplicates. This man can't get a break.
You need to leave that man alone. just need to stop bullying that man. Like he's already dead.
Vezra will lead us to glory and revenge.
Yeah. So I can't help it. I'm sorry.
I can't help that I'm good at the game.
Exactly. Well, it's not even me being good. It's just fucking skill. It's not skill. It's luck. It's
Skill against
literally
gameplay.
luck bit. So yeah, luck is a skill.
That takes care of that. It sounds like there's more Eclipse beyond the Daunt. If this Rayad was their only link to them, he might have a focus. He could tell me where they are. I'm guessing that's Rayad. I was right. Rayad has a focus.
Can't really think of any other movie or game would be.
Good as a movie? Or-
Yeah. What other? Yeah.
Movie or series or just anything or what?
I guess it. I think we should just leave movies to being people's own creative ideas, and then having anything. If you're gonna do an adaptation of something, it should be a series.
Yeah, because
And bask in the glow of future conquest.
maybe Crash Bandicoot could be a good game movie.
How?
I mean, there's.
How much?
I mean, it's not.
Be a
good.
fun like cartoon, like joke around movie. I feel like kind of
Yeah.
like the Sonic movie was a little bit.
Yeah, like it would
But,
not be.
but
a
Crash
good TV
doesn't
series.
talk.
Yeah,
No,
but-
I know, but you don't need him to.
Yeah, he just goes,
Rayad's
whoa.
mask should be enough to prove Conover's innocence. I'm gonna take that to Baron Light.
I guess. Yeah, I guess so.
Spyro would have to be a series, I think.
That would, because there's several games, and those
Yeah.
games are actually pretty lengthy.
Yeah, especially if you do all the shit.
What is
Yeah.
it, like 130% or something?
I don't fucking remember.
something like that,
Something
yeah.
silly.
I mean, Crash is
still
the
in
same way though. If you like get every like gem and all that
Yeah.
shit.
Yep, all the
Takes
time
a while.
trials.
Back in Meridian.
Yep.
I thought that'd be the
Yeah.
end.
Which I still need to go back and do on the Reignited trilogy. I haven't done all of that yet. I've done it for a lot of it. I just haven't quite finished
I
it off.
haven't even purchased it.
I've gotten all the gems and beaten all the levels and done most of the time trials in Crash 1 and 2 on the Reignited trilogy, but not quite in Crash 3.
I feel that Crash 3 is harder though.
Yes and no. It gets very easy near the end because you essentially just get a gun
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and you can just shoot things.
Isn't it the cannon? Isn't like the? I thought he had a cannon.
I
Or am
mean, yeah,
Or
it's
am I thinking of the
canon.
Wrath of Cortex?
He shoots.
I mean, he has
shoots Wumpa
it's like a
fruit.
rocket launcher essentially is what it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, he shoots
Yeah.
Wumpa fruit out of it.
Yeah, it suits
Yeah.
Wumpa fruit. So it becomes a little easier at that point. Not to say that it becomes easy, but it becomes easier because you don't have to deal with as many enemies.
Yeah, because
But if you're doing the time trials, you don't have time for that shit anyway. So
yeah, the hardest thing about Crash is the platforming, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it is. The freaking the only thing that I'm missing, I think, in Crash 1
Get this from my stash.
is the remember the last level that it was like the level that they added after the game was already released. It was like an unreleased level. It was, I think it's called like Stormy Ascent.
Yeah, the hardest level in the game.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing that I'm missing is to get the time trial on that one on Crash 1.
It's such a hard time trial to do.
It really is. It's insanely hard, and time trials are even just natively harder because there's no checkpoints. So you have to do the entire level. Go.
Oof. Fuck that. Oh. Servers are down now. It's 7:03. Can we preload the
Probably not.
No, not yet. Yep, not yet. It shows it shows one guy still in there right now. I doubt it. Let's see, is anyone who's Sweatsicle still streaming it right now? No way.
It probably, like, he probably got kicked like at the same time as you, and the stream is still just lagging
Oh my
behind.
god, his comment section are just fucking spamming Witch Queen. Oh my god! Good luck, everyone. Witch Queen, Witch Queen. Jesus.
You know,
Jeez.
you want to
He
know?
already has the update.
You want to know how they
Oh,
can
really?
make the God of
Interesting.
War series into a longer, or God of War series into a longer TV series than what it already would be?
Yeah.
Just have Kratos axe throw everything.
No! No!
There's Aaron.
No! No, Andrew! Bad!
Soldier, she's back.
Bad, Andrew!
Did you find anything?
Well, it's a viable way to play through the game.
Clip's fugitives
It's not a viable way.
They were getting ready to fight their way through Barrenlight. You just helped save a lot of lives.
Aloy, you know I
It is
believe
not a
you,
viable
but
way.
Nazar, he might not be convinced.
God,
by
it
the
so
words you want.
fucking irks me.
If he
And I
needs
don't
proof,
like it's with any game he plays, man. Any fucking game. Literally any game that he doesn't care that he himself doesn't give a fuck
I guess
about.
you are his savior.
That's how he plays. He'll
Congratulations,
find
soldier.
one
You're a
thing
free
that he
man.
kind of
I'll be
enjoys,
out of there before sunfall. I'll make sure
and
this
then he
gets to
just
Nazar.
fucking just
That's it.
sits on it. And
The
that
end of
one
the
thing,
eclipse.
You mean
like you
Almost.
motherfucker, just
The
goddamn
trespassers you
fucking
mentioned.
you mean my
just play it
first,
normal.
You mean my
Weeks
first
ago,
playthrough of Bloodborne? I
really
shouldn't go Blood
dangerous.
Tinge?
And he's out there.
Yes, absolutely. You
He's
shouldn't
getting
go
west.
Blood Tinge as your first build.
Building up an army.
That's
Son,
so
Dad,
dumb.
you're going
Even
after the
even if
Stark
it wasn't your first time playing Bloodborne,
I
or-
want to help. I can
you
fight.
shouldn't do Blood Tinge as your first go. You're like you gain nothing out of that. You only make it harder on yourself. You're effectively just playing deprived
Yeah. If you want.
because you're gonna put points in that and just solely Blood Tinge. You're not gonna get a good gun until at least halfway,
Yeah, if you want
or
to,
a good weapon that scales on Blood Tinge.
Yeah, if you want to build Blood Tinge, you need to build skill alongside it,
Yeah.
and more skill than anything.
Exactly, because there's a lot of skill weapons you could use on your way to Blood Tinge.
What? In this economy?
In this economy? Yes. The economy that involves me having to, I have to go back to the first level all the time and just farm for more blood vials and bullets. This game is trash. Like, fuck you. You just don't know how to fucking play the game. It's like every fucking game, man. And like, what's funny too is like the games that he bitches about the most are the Soulsborne games. I'm like, just don't fucking play them. It's simple.
If
And like, but it's like it's up to the vote of his fans. Like, all right, cool. How about you just don't put it in the list? Just don't put it on the list, because you're gonna fucking hate it every time. And you're gonna have everyone try to backseat game because you're trash.
Up, Paid. You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the Tanakh there.
Yes, sir.
oh, that's
Why
right.
the long face, my boss?
Avamagic, he
You
did
sure
a
heading out
Blood
there?
Tinge for his first build,
No, sir.
and he
Who?
Avamagic, he's in my chat right
Don't
now.
worry. If
You,
the Tanakh
Oh.
are planning
you,
to
I think
invade,
you've spoken to him
they'd have
before,
done so
Derek.
already.
Yeah, Derek.
Yeah.
You say so, sir.
He did Blood Tinge as his first build, and he had a hard time doing that.
Stupid. Yeah, I did that and it was rough. Oh, really? It's like the tried and true build you go every time in any Soulsborne game to start. Before you find out what you prefer is to always go strength.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get
It's
some
the
food.
safest one to do. It'll never fail you, because there's always a huge variety of weapons that start off with that. Okay, you find it the most fun. You going in, do you already know what the meta is? Because at that point, people have already put out what the best spells are. Nope. Okay. How is he already downloading that when I don't even have the option to? This is bullshit. How is he already getting the update? Tell me, Mage! Tell me! Oh, he's muted and okay. How the fuck do I get the... I'm getting upset. How do I get this preload? Witchcraft made a deal with the devil. What if I restart Steam? Let's see. Let's see. Let's restart Steam.
Takes more than that to keep me down.
Alrighty. Okay, I'm back.
There it is. There's the update.
Are you
Download the Destiny 2 update. Give me that.
Feels bad.
Apologies,
Playing a bad game.
That would be Commander Nozar.
I'm about to punch you,
Admiral
Andrew.
Second in command.
I'm gonna redirect my flight
What
over
brings
to
Aloy
your
and
house.
Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy.
But yeah, it
need
unlocks
to
in 13
hop so I
hours,
can head
but you can
west.
preload the update now.
Maybe now that Studios Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tanakh have left.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Special how?
The Tanakh are returning one of our own, a soldier by the name of Fashav. He's been their captive for 5 years. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
Okay.
You said something about Tanakh marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And
Andrew.
I mean, stare
Professor
down
Lando was
soldiers
streaming
until
earlier
they
today.
concede.
Oh, what was he talking about today?
Baib over here came face to face with us
Gacha
for the
game
first time at the
waifus
last
and
embassy.
husbandos.
Hey.
Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
He also did I don't know if he's posted it yet, but he did a smasher pass off of Markiplier's video.
I think he posted it. I think I remember seeing that.
Where is this Commander
Yeah.
Nozar then?
Then he immediately did one of
Keeping the gates shut. I'll convince him to open them for me.
what
I'll
was
take
it?
you to
What
him,
was it?
but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
He did a Smash Bros. Smasher pass,
There's a lot of activity going on around
like the
here.
roster from
The Tanakh
Ultimate.
tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years ago.
Oh, there we go. He put out a video earlier today explaining the danger of gacha games, which I think everyone should know the fact that it's a gacha game.
Right.
It's literally in the wording. They gotcha. They got your money. Alright, cool. That's preloading, so that's cool.
What time do you have to go to work?
Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
I got 2 hours.
Ooh.
Yep. Shitty thing is, I've been up since noon.
Why have you been up so long?
There's the commander. Better brace yourself.
Because that time that I fucked up my sleep schedule, I'm still trying to. I'm still trying to fix it. It only took one night, Andrew. It took one night,
How are we to hold an
and I fucked it.
tribe that can't even govern their own people?
Jeez.
What more can
But at
you
the same
expect
time,
from
though,
barbarians?
I go on leave in 2 days, so
Ah. Aloy,
Yeah.
is it?
Yes. The one who
I'm
cleared
hope
the valley for you?
tonight. I'm most likely going to be
We
working the
appreciate
full
your
time that I'm there.
service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just
As far
give us
as the day after, maybe
Both
only part of it,
sides
or if not at
must
all,
signal
because I then go on
readiness
leave
until the Tanakh
that
found
following
their
morning.
horn.
So
We wait.
thing is, like, I'm gonna end up going to work today, and then staying at work for an additional hour to talk to them about my leave to make sure that it gets approved. Because I looked at it today and it's still pending.
You're
It's
just
like
gonna wait?
I need you
Go find
to
out what's
accept
wrong.
this at this point. You could have told me like
This isn't some
a week
forgotten
beforehand,
east
saying no,
where you come from.
and it's like, all right, cool. I'd be very upset, but I could cancel the flight. I could
If you
cancel
don't like
ticket, everything, get
run back to
refunded.
Meridian,
Yeah.
file a complaint.
The Meridian Ice
But you
Age
haven't told me
thing?
anything,
That's right.
so I
Nobody
need
walks
you
through
to
the gate
approve
until
it.
the third
Otherwise,
clan
I'm just
arrives
going,
and the Tanakh
Yeah.
horn has sounded.
and that's not a good idea.
Not even savior of
It's
Meridian.
really not.
Because what is it? They'll SOL? AOL. No, what is it?
I don't know what you're going with this.
Like if you don't show up to any times that you're supposed to show up, you get in big trouble.
Well,
Oh,
thanks, but
SOL.
I've waited long enough. It's
Shit
time
out
to
of
go.
luck.
No, well, for the military, if you don't show up to stuff, they can mark you as SOL.
Oh yeah.
You shall not.
Keep telling
Yeah.
yourself that.
Someone approaching.
I'll be SOL. Like what I'm with the act that I'm doing is being AWOL.
Ah, AOL.
That's-
Yeah, that's what it is.
And that's not what you want to do.
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate. That is a direct order.
Sorry, can't do it.
He's the savior. I don't care if it's the devil queen herself. The gate is a shield.
I don't care if it's Dowager Queen
I'm
herself.
asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Var.
Hi, Aaron.
What's happening?
You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
That's it. Arrest her.
I'm just hoping that they approve it today, or I guess tomorrow, because today was President's Day, so no one was gonna be there. It's still a weekend.
You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let her through, boys.
Just what happened in the cutscene.
Saving the world.
Nice.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl,
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
Like the cutscenes in this game, like this is a fucking movie itself.
Yep.
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
This update is only 22 gigs. Interesting.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
just no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
Is that first game lore like the whole saving the world thing? I would assume so.
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Even in the first game she was already called that?
The Savior Meridian? Not until you beat the game.
That is the line between East
So it
and
was the
West.
first game. So that is first game lore.
But it's like after you beat the game.
Take it easy.
None may walk
Yeah,
this
but
valley until our
it was in the first game.
Yeah.
What she did in the first game is what gave her that name. Hence first game
I'm
lore.
here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parlay or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is no.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun. You'll have to forgive my comrades. Tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja Sea ink is decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed
Play a
behind
better
to
game.
help the last stragglers evacuate.
Oh my God, Andrew.
I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind.
What can I do? Maybe take a nap?
I lost so much blood on the way that
I would do that.
You've
been up for
before Chief Hekaro.
already what? 7 hours?
7 hours,
So
yeah.
I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate.
I kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekaro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kurut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hekaro stared.
Power
them
nap
down.
might not be a bad idea. Yeah, you guys are probably right.
Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me.
It's 7:25 right now.
Little did I know what I was in for.
You need to wake up in what, an hour?
Yeah, an hour.
You said the
That
Kulrut
that
is
would
a
give me
Tenakth
time
trial
to
by combat.
Yes, but it is no
like
ordinary
get up
trial.
and then change
pit
shit.
men against
Maybe
each
take
other.
like just a quick shower to just wash my
Instead, the
hair.
combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest
I don't know,
survive.
or just to get in the shower to wake myself up more.
It is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hoped for freedom, but
Derek, we're now. Me and Andrew got up to, was it Reincarnation 5?
Yep, we're about to do that.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
the winners of the Kurut must serve the chief as his marshals.
What do you mean you're about to do that?
Word before. What does it mean?
No,
the
like
word itself
that's
refers to a kind of
we're about
protective
to do
spirit
Reincarnation
from the
5.
ancient past.
Yeah, right,
In
right.
practice, marshals are Hekaro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
All the movement stuff is vital. He builds
So then, are
actual
you
speed
still
and the
Karja?
secondary skill.
Part of me, yes. Always.
I thought he was a tank.
There is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief.
For
I've heard
scrolls.
stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting
Man
each other's
ability is a
throats.
shield.
Hekaro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now it looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will
Makes
include
him
cooperation
tanky.
with the Karja.
Hmm.
Carja
I
talk
don't
about
know how
Hikaru
good
as
that
if
is
he's a
when it
monster.
comes to an enemy, to a melee enemy.
Carja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is
Literally
fierce.
dashes around,
When
punches
I was first
things.
taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was.
As he goes, the more damage his punch does.
You would find that he only wants the best for his people.
Pretty cool.
I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So,
I'm pretty sure I have now maxed out. I maxed out all the general skills.
you're the first Easterner to hear it.
Yeah, I'm about to do that too.
Last.
So now I just need to go to each character's individual skills.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tanakh is a lot different than how they do.
I maxed those out.
Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping
Probably
wine from the 7 vineyards.
work on. I think I'll work on the
But I have
bird
another
next.
goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tanakh and the Carja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a
I enjoyed him too when he first came out. I had a lot of fun with him because I had more fun using his secondary skill, just being that
But
the
these
wing
are
swipe or
difficult
whatever.
times. Chief Akaro knows that survival often requires change.
I did that a lot
If
more
that
than I did
change
throwing
means putting
grenades.
aside centuries of war.
Well, I mean, that's kind of how you have to build him, though, is just constantly dashing and doing his swipe ability.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you. But you won't
Then
let
if
me
I ever
answer.
just, enjoy being a
6
gunzerker, I
months
just go
ago,
dog.
The world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines.
Fucking rapid firing
The source of
bullets.
it all has gone west.
Infinite bullets!
I'm the only one who can stop it.
Infinite power! It's so
I've
good.
heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army
love
of
it.
demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tanakh lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you.
Yeah.
Take it from one who
There's
aspires
that,
to
and then
be
there's
king.
also.
Allies are essential.
So I
Chief
think you
Akaro
could do
knows
a
the worst
melee
better than
build
you.
with a bird.
He
I have
would
to
be
look
happy.
into his
He can be
the
intimidating
hero
to
tree
others, but don't
stuff.
let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice.
And if not, I'll just do
You
the
can find him
cat
at his palace.
elemental
That's the mountain
stuff.
to the southwest. Tell him I sent you,
Whoop.
and he'll
Who
listen.
two left? Well, that was Mage.
Banner.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Sound the horn.
Mouth can stomach the idea of parley with the Carja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No. The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
Parlay.
I don't like where this is going.
Probably not.
The Carja have opened the gates.
I'm expecting somebody to die.
Yeah.
Somebody is gonna die. Probably him.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, Marshals! You who claim to be Tanakh!
Regala. Chief Hikaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hikaru has betrayed us! The embassy is proof! And all of you marshals are his accomplices! For this, I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us, exile.
Oh.
Oh.
That's a raptor.
What is that?
That's a raptor.
That's cool. So are they all are they synthetic?
Yeah.
Is that what they are?
They're all made of metal.
Just entirely out of metal?
Mm-hmm.
What made them?
So the story of Horizon Zero Dawn is that it's a thousand years after the apocalypse of the Earth, and before it happened,
Come with us now.
people were making before the apocalypse happened, people made an AI called Gaia, which was a like a terraforming system. And after the collapse of society, an AI set made all these creatures, all the synthetic machines, to rebuild the Earth and to terraform it. It is literally a terraforming AI. And all the machines were there and made to make a terraforming and recreation of the Earth and its life easier.
Interesting.
Those arrows just disappeared.
Yep. Oh.
Left flank to the Karja!
Oh.
Run them down!
And they made more life eventually out of just machines.
Mm-hmm. There were some machines that like till the earth. There's some machines that combine seeds, like plants to make seeds. There are other machines that get the pollution out of the water, a bunch of stuff like that.
I knew it. He was gonna die.
Fire on Will! I don't have a shot.
Oh, right in the gut. What good is your armor if you just get hit with a fucking arrow? And that's it. Like, honestly. Oh, shit. Like, really?
Can you see?
You have this decorative armor and it's not able to withstand an arrow?
Hey! Come down and fight fair! Lancers! Take the center!
Lancers? What are they, riding goats? And here's the gameplay.
Archers on the ridge!
Stick to cover, immediately goes outside of cover.
Here they come!
They're on to us.
I really need to play this game for the first one. This fucking movement, what is this?
She's injured. Kill them all.
Right in his ass, that's their weak spot. in their ass. What did you just do? Some kind of X-ray vision? What is this? Some kind of eagle vision?
That thing that's in her ear, it allows her to make contact with the environment and see things that other people couldn't see.
I mean, that animal was just standing still. It wasn't really doing much. Woo! That's 2 hits, and you lost your health. Oh, you regenerate health?
No, I'm using my health that I have. See on the bottom left corner that up
okay. Do you this movement in this game? I was not expecting this type of movement. You got 2. Oh, that's. Damn, he's gonna stop the fucking warthog? Ooh. He landed on both of them. What's this stank? Missed. Then I fired again, and I missed. Then I fired again, and I missed. I reloaded, fired again, and I missed. Oh, that's a big hit. And then I kept firing, and I missed. I ate a popsicle, and I fired, I reloaded, and I fired, and I missed. I took a nap.
What am I stuck on?
What the fuck? What are you doing? What are you stuck on? Oh my god, that almost one-shot you. Just running. You have no health.
I need to get in the water.
You're consumed by poison. That doesn't count, I guess?
I guess not. I've never had poison effect on me, so I don't know what to do with it.
Anti-venom? Anti-poison? Antidote? Damn. You gotta kill those warthogs. Jeez.
Target her!
Oh my god, that's the other one. Oh, he can destroy that. Pretty cool. These destructible environments. Oh my god! That one's just standing still. Can't you like ride that one?
No, when they're red, they can't be taken over.
Is that the bitch? No, it's not the bitch.
You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
Boss fight.
Oh.
Falls face first. What was that parachute glider thing? What the fuck?
What? This is new.
What?
That glider and then that.
No, a shield?
You're next, girl.
Yeah, good luck fighting that.
See a shield like that? Better scan it.
I better scan it.
I can break through a shield if I damage it enough. Oh, that helps. Gotta get through that shield.
Oh, what the?
Well, that's pretty neat. I don't think you took damage from that though.
I took a little bit. I need more healing. There we go.
Give it up!
I was like, hold on, let me grab these flowers. Hold on, let me grab these flowers for a second to heal myself. Ooh!
Break its guard.
Oh boy.
Now's my chance.
Are there any combos? Or just...
I haven't gone into the melee tree at all, so.
Oh.
You're not stopping me.
That was your mistake. Well, that's pretty cool.
Oh.
He just speared you, boy.
Take down that shield. Shield's gone. He's vulnerable. I've got to break that shield.
Is that a slingshot?
Yep.
With all the various types of weaponry she has, my brain is going towards something more along the lines of like the game Oddworld Stranger's Wrath, where he uses the various different wildlife as weapons.
He's exposed.
Or for some reason I'm thinking of Psychonauts, which doesn't really make any sense. Is this just mind powers?
That shield's not gonna save you.
Wow, that hit me. Okay.
You also have now stripped most of his armor.
Gotta get through that shield.
I thought you came to fight!
Ooh. Woo!
Hello? I thought that was gonna be a game over.
Oh!
There's the game over.
he uses more deadly weaponry later on in the fight. You get-
Yeah. Yep. That's kind of bullshit.
Okay.
Sheen. Maybe jump from that.
Now's my chance.
Oh, I'm trying to get the freaking healing that's there, not search the body. Oh!
Shield's gone. He's vulnerable. You're not stopping me.
Can he do it?
Gotta break through his block. Gotta get through that
Oh, Andrew, I already told you about the two other stupid games I bought, right?
Yeah.
I've gotta break that shield.
Oh my god, what the hell was that?
Death.
I was
Shield like that. Better scan it.
I was running for health and he said nope.
He said, "Fuck you, get back over here, bitch."
Did you see how fast that loaded though?
Yeah.
One thing about this game is they manually had to make the game load slower. That way people could read the tooltips.
Oh, I love it because the technology for the PS5 was too good.
Yep.
It loaded up too fast because of the SSD. That's awesome. That's fucking awesome.
Okay, why are you able to just freaking keep up with my hits?
He's adapting. Every time you reset, he becomes stronger.
That shield's not gonna save you. Shield protected. Take down that shield. Shield's gone. He's vulnerable.
How is that not a headshot?
Because fuck you.
Give it up.
I hit his back.
Apparently. I think the big thing is like you can't get too far away from him, or he does that fucking whatever attack that is.
Okay, better. Gotta get through that shield. There, he's exposed. You're not stopping me.
Can you just melee his shield?
Now's my chance. I've gotta break that shield.
go. There you go.
Oh, that one missed.
That shield's not gonna save you.
Smacking him. Keep smacking him.
Shield's gone. He's vulnerable.
He's almost dead. There you go. 5,000 plus 5,000 points for the human kill.
God.
Your turn. Come down here and face me.
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
It's like I'm gonna come back for your ass.
Get him to the camp. Now.
Oh, did he already not have an arm?
You gonna make it?
I don't know. I don't remember.
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Erend. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
Oh, he did die.
I got you.
It's like everybody is gonna die. Let's fucking kill everything!
It's salvage time, boys.
By the power of God.
Don't think it can take.
So this is mine now.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The Marshals weren't expecting Regalla to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Vuadis, Fashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regalla ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north. With all those machines they were riding, they must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one over there, near the Utara border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so.
Oh yeah, Andrew. One
else I
other
can tell you
thing
before you
about Welcome to Raccoon City. So, it has Birkin. Like obviously, he injects himself with the G virus.
The man was
right?
taken captive by the Tanakh.
You get like the first version of him, like with just the right arm is all like mutated.
There was more.
And then it'll immediately jump to the fourth version, where it's just mostly.
It doesn't do the other two at all.
What will happen
No. No, it skips it entirely. The reason why is like the last 10 minutes of the movie is Birkin.
Buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
This is the whole bit with Birkin. Like,
The Shav called
wow.
Regala a rival.
Wow. Because fucking Wesker shows up to take the G-Virus samples to sell them to whatever other company is trying to get this information off of Umbrella.
Until you got in her way.
He's like, threatens Birkin with his life. He goes like, alright, okay, I'll give you the vials. Grabs a gun and goes to shoot him. He shoots one shot at him, right? Which I think was somewhere in his chest or his arm.
Somewhere they could lie low.
And then Wesker just fires like 7 shots directly into Birkin's chest. I'm like, why would you stop at 1? I would keep firing.
Right.
At least
Right?
Lozar went down fighting.
So he does that.
As for the Sun Priest, well,
And then the wife, he's telling the wife to give him the vials.
I'll make sure they're given proper.
She grabs the gun, turns around, goes to fire, and he just gets a headshot right on her. I'm like, wow, okay.
Do you think the Karja
So
will
he
take
kills
action against
Birkin
Regala?
and his wife
Seems like you
in
have common
front
ground
of
with the Tanakh.
Sherry.
An expedition of the Karja army
Right?
to the west could be taken as the start
In front of
another
Sherry.
invasion. Sun King Avad won't
He goes to grab him himself, and then Sherry grabs the gun, pointing it at him, and he aims at the kid. He's like, "I'm not gonna like." He looks like you're about to shoot this kid. You're about to shoot this fucking
You said
child.
The Tanakh's lands are far to the west.
And then
What do you expect to find between
fucking
here and there?
Well, as I mentioned,
Jill
we've got a stretch of
shoots him in the
wilderness known as
back
No Man's Land.
to stop it
And
from
then the
happening.
total farmland.
He goes into this whole monologue. I fucked up. I shouldn't have done this. And he looks at the kid just before he dies. He's like, I wasn't gonna shoot your kid. I'm like, you really just said that? You're really saying that? You just shot her parents
Where everyone else sees an
in front of her.
wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate.
That's funny.
Somewhere beyond
You said you weren't gonna pull the trigger?
and the territories
Sure.
of the other two clans.
Sure you won't.
What is it
You
that
weren't.
Shanks said?
I've only
Now that
heard
you
stories.
now that you've threatened to
During
do
the
it,
Red Rage,
pull
the
it,
Karja
or
army
now
tried
that
to
you pointed
push
it, can
into
you pull
Tanakh
it or
territory.
something?
But the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the dump.
I don't remember.
He said something like that.
Except the Tanakh really know what's beyond the desert.
I don't remember, but yeah, like
Maybe the
that
scholars
happens.
do, back in Meridian.
Somewhere in between that, Birkin fucking injects himself with the G virus, becomes mutated, goes and attacks Chris. So during this whole time, he talks.
The Tanakh used to attack anyone past
Like
their
Birkin
line
still
of
has
sight,
like
but
consciousness and
after
is able to
Avad
talk.
overthrew the Mad Sun King. He reached
that's
out to the other tribes
not
to
right,
offer
right?
reconciliation.
Nope.
The Tanakh agreed
Not at
to
all.
neutral
Oh yeah,
borders
because
as part of the peace
he's
talks.
dead when he gets the
Karja
G virus
and
input
Oseram
in
have been
him in
striking
the game.
out into the area
Yeah.
ever since.
Yeah. So
No, it seems like Regala.
that all happens. He gets shot like a couple
Well,
times,
never call no man
and then falls down, quote unquote, dead. And then they just like shotgun blast him in the face.
To that. Remnants of
But only like
war.
it somehow it only takes out his eye.
You mentioned the Utah
Like,
tribe.
okay, that's
Their
not how
lands are between
shotgun
here
shells
and the
work.
Tanakh further west.
That's right.
So that happens. They go on
Chainsaws are
an escape
They're
in
a
the
peaceful
underground train.
At least compared to the Tanakh.
Cuts to Birkin like waking, like opening his other eye, and he starts to
Imagine a bunch of
transform even
farmers
more.
Surviving in the Forbidden West.
And then it just shows the full transformation of him attacking on the train. Not even attacking. He rips open the top of the train, gets inside, shows like the fully transformed Birkin, which looks. It honestly looks like a hollow from Bleach.
They declined.
Are you serious?
So peaceful.
Yeah.
Decline.
And all you hear is, "Hey, fuckface!" Effectively, and it's Leon with a rocket launcher.
You'd think that'd make them
Fires it
okay,
at
but
Birkin. With everyone being
wanna be left
inside the
alone.
same train cart, literally a couple feet away from him.
You said there were others
Fires it
who
at
were
Birkin, and it only kills Birkin. It just launches the other two. Just launches
Well,
Chris
in addition to
a
the
few feet
salvagers that just went
away.
through, there were a couple of other
Because
parties
movie
of
magic.
Oseram Delvers.
Because movie magic.
Karja
Or
scholars
main
trekking
character
southwest
syndrome.
with an Oseram crew.
Yeah,
Not
because
sure
plot
if
armor
they're
or whatever.
sexually
So like,
just-
and then so that means the only time Leon had any relevance in the movie was this last part, and it was
will always be open to you should
bullshit.
You wish to return.
It's like, oh yeah, everything dies to a rocket, so let's give him a rocket.
And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
The rocket came out of nowhere. There was no like hint or sign that there was a rocket anywhere in this train. It's just, I have one. Here you go, blam. So I'm like, oh my god. Why? Just why? There's just so much wrong. Can't even comprehend. There's, by the way, there's a God of War Easter egg in this game.
In which game?
In this game.
Forbidden West?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. There is a Data Boy Easter egg.
To explore. The coordinates from the spire should lead to Silence and
There are a couple locations throughout the game that have the little statues, little wood carvings of them.
The blight, the storms, Regala's machine right
And at the end of it all, you get to have his face paint.
Find a way
I wonder
to
if
fix the
it's
world.
part of the collectibles.
Like a
Like one of the
whistle
collectibles, because,
maybe.
Yeah, because look at this.
Probably. It's like a set of I think it's like a set of 2 or 3.
The woman who led the ambush, Regala.
You could probably just Google it and you'd be fine.
There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge.
And it just gives her the same face paint that Kratos has.
Why help
That's still pretty cool though.
Yeah. There are also like very subtle hints to finding how, like, because like the way that you find them is like you trace some other random thing in the world and you follow the traces to find the little wood carving.
Huh.
I can glide.
It's pretty cool.
It's like for Kratos, just find just a random axe on a tree.
Mm.
For Atreus, you see like a couple of trees just smothered in arrows.
Ooh, before you have to go, I want to show you that thing that I just marked.
I mean, I haven't left it. I'm still here.
Well, yeah, but I mean, before you have to go for work, so like I'm gonna beeline straight towards that.
Oh, okay.
Because you have to leave in half an hour.
Yeah, I mean, I leave for work in an hour.
Ah, okay. Whoops. I am not used to gliding yet.
Refreshing. Yes.
Deep water kindleweed oil.
It worked. Wow, okay. Guess I can leap off just about any cliff now.
Just a boot.
Mm.
But for how long can you glide is the real question.
Right. That's what I want to know too. What is that a glint hawk?
A what?
Ready for anything now?
A sky drifter.
There's a lot of ancient wrecks out here. Must have been a huge battle. The old ones.
Weak to
They
ice,
did
strong to
everything they had to
fire.
slow down the Pharaoh swarm. To buy Zero Dawn
Oh god, a tracking container. Oh my god.
Better use something other than fire.
Can't cover a whole watch of this.
I can't find it.
I heard that.
I heard that.
He didn't see that though.
Must have been the wind.
Uh-oh.
Intruder!
So what was that? Must have been the wind. Says there's an arrow just right in her fucking back.
She's over
Of
there.
course.
Still getting a signal from my focus. That sound.
So has mankind tried at all to try and progress back
Checking the data on the surrounding area.
to where we were?
No, they've taken, because of the way that the machines are, because there are certain machines that take meat as fuel. They saw all machines and think like machines as evil.
Looks like a satellite dish. If I can climb it, should be able
Wait,
to
the
reach that
machines
planet
use
easily enough.
meat as fuel?
There's animals.
What?
Some of machines do, but yeah, there's like animals that they do. You would use it for.
Huh. But now we've reached a point where it's just those robot machine, the machine animals and humans. Because humans are the only organics.
Well, there's still other animals. Like I have a bunch of don't see me. Like in my inventory, I have like boar, jay, raccoons, and squirrels, and other different types of flesh and materials from them.
Okay.
Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Ooh, the birds. Looking.
The birds.
Been spotted.
That did like nothing to it. Oh my god, it just one shot.
So far, all I've seen your deaths were is like your character ragdolls and is just surrounded in fire. Every death so far has just been that.
There has to be a way up this thing. Power generator. Almost dead.
Oh, they have a ranged attack. That's nice. Oh my god. That's a new element I haven't seen yet. Jesus. I want to get this Tallneck Deadeye.
There has to be a way up this thing. Console. No power though.
Oh, you're kidding me. I have to activate the power supply down there. Oh, no I don't. Okay.
Can't climb any higher, but I can figure out a way to turn the power back on.
No, I am gonna have to turn
Might be
the
able to
power
move
on.
things around and find a way up.
Yep, not gonna be able to Skyrim this. Okay. Oh, hi there. That thing was annoying. Why is this here?
power line. This should help me get things up and running. I just need to get it to whatever generator powers this dish. There's the generator. Bet this power cell can get it running. Power's back. I should check that console I found earlier. Let's see what this thing does. Should be able to get to that tarmac now. Just gotta find the right spot. Looks like I might need to glide onto the tarmac. Just gotta time it right. There we go. Time to override.
Oh, there's a cauldron. There's so much to do. Alright, well, I'm going to travel back now. Go do some quests that I had built up. God, there's so much collectibles I need to find.
Good luck.
Oh. Oh yeah, look at this little tank.
That's an APC.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's a transport vehicle with... because you can fit people into the back in there. You can fit a squad, a small squad.
Oh, okay.
That's my stash.
I don't know how you didn't see me, but okay.
See anything?
What's that?
Must have just been an animal.
Back to it, then.
Okay, can't throw that far. That's good to know.
I'll keep some extra on hand.
Oh, I haven't gotten close enough to actually discover it. Okay, cool, I discovered it now.
This must be the salvagers I met in Barrenlight. Looks like something's going on.
Like rusted buckets of scrap. You If it isn't the savior of Meridian, and of my very own operation. Laren, say hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. Nasty business. what the Tenakth did back at the embassy. But everyone in Barren Light is thankful you drove them off.
So this is your salvage operation.
You won't find a better place to trade machine parts in the West. And soon we'll be trading in more than just that. For too long, the West has been, well, forbidden. Dangerous. But what if I told you we could make an armor so tough, so infallible, that you'd never have to worry about survival out here again?
I'd be curious to take a look at it.
Of course you would.
I would be too.
And that's why I've asked my most talented salvagers to find what they need to make that armor. Each of them will present their work to me. The best protection will go on sale to hunters, just like you.
Lucky me.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to back in Chainscrape. Laren can take care of you while I'm gone. Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
Leave it to me. It'll blow all the others out of the forge.
You have got to help me.
What are you talking about?
The armor. I made a dozen versions of it, but none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that keg full of shards goodbye.
So you get a prize if Karif picks your armor?
A big one. And I finally have the perfect design. I just need the right parts, and fast. So maybe you'd be willing to pick up a contract and get them for me?
What would I be looking for?
Shell walker containers.
Oh, are you serious?
Their plating's made to withstand a lot of damage. It'll make the perfect armor. I know it.
I think I can handle that.
Ah, thank the forge. All right. We scouted out a herd near here. Here's the contract. It'll tell you everything you need to know. You take the machines down. My people will pick up the containers.
I'll give this a closer look later. Thanks.
Counting on you, Aloy.
Why can't I
Aloy.
talk to him again? Right
I'm working on...
Oh. What do you got? I'll just sell some stuff for now.
Good call.
God, that's far.
I might want to read that contract before going on the hunt.
Oh, I didn't even see this when I walked by earlier.
I should probably leave this alone for now.
Oh, I can't do anything with it. I see a bunch of mats back behind it though. Missing tool needed. Yep. Okay, we'll actually go do this since it's right here.
Some kind of outpost. With pens. That might be where Regala's keeping her machines. I need to find a way to get in there. I could scan the area to see what I'm up against. And tag any rebels or machines in my focus to keep track of them. Good time to pull out shock ammo.
It's that Nora warrior!
Okay, yeah.
I lost sight of her! Come on! Come out!
Okay, I'm in. To clear out the...
Only a matter of time.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Tell me what you're doing. We fight for Regala! Come and fight! You underground here! Start the search!
Not really sure who's hunting who here.
We have to secure this area!
Low and quiet now.
I've been waiting for this! Oh! She's trying to get to high ground!
I don't know where she went!
You did not see me.
You see her? Because I don't. What do you see over there? Eyes on! Can you see her?
I actually don't understand what's going on with this dude.
Get over here!
Alright. How did I keep on walking past this trap?
Drop the gun. Scanning the village with my focus. Might show me something.
I'm not trying to raise it. Woo! Like it.
Bridge is down.
Jesus, that was more annoying than anything because they kept on fighting me somehow.
Pens, not that many machines. Where'd they all go? Better check in that cave.
Oh, the cave with the drawbridge. Okay.
Bristleback. It looks like it fell into a tunnel. So the rebels were keeping bristlebacks here. The machines fell into the tunnel, which must have collapsed as they ran further in. What if Ulvin's explosives created the sinkhole? I should head back to Chainscrape to let Javad know.
God. Go ahead and do that one real quick as well, since I'm just right here.
Looks like the rebels have a camp in addition to those machine pens. I should see what they're up to. They've got riders patrolling the area. Gotta be careful.
Oh, fuck you.
Stop her!
Seems to run through the camp. Maybe I can use it to get in.
I'm not letting her go! I'll widen the search area!
Every second counts! What do you want me to say? She's not here!
You're right to hide!
I bet I can climb that wall there. Maybe find a way into the camp. This is it. I want to figure out what's going on here. I need to find whoever's in charge. Okay, all clear.
Blade, times over. Stay alert.
Blaze. Just a short ride from the Karja border. There's enough here to take out half of Barry Light. Unless I blow it up first.
Too bad. She'll keep running.
Don't let your guard down for a second.
She's back. Stay alert.
Oh, there's on the body. Okay.
Where is she now?
Oh, a Ravager cannon? I'll have to remember that's there.
See that grass move? That might be her. We see you. It's that Nora. She's close. Nothing here.
Something's off. Don't know what exactly, but I've got my eyes open. Give me the latest.
The Outlander's back.
We need to corner her.
Nah, I'm good.
False alarm. Call it off.
There. You think she's back?
She's back! I know it!
Deadly. Body! Anyone missing?
There. We've got a score to settle.
Any luck there?
prisoner. Oseram, I think.
Alright, Sponge Boy me Bob.
Hey. You gotta go now?
Yeah, I'm gonna head out now.
Alright. Well, you try to have a good rest of your night.
Yeah, man. We'll see how. I'll see how it is. If I'm able to go home, I'm gonna fucking take it. But I doubt it.
It just depends on how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see.
Alright, man. Well, take it easy, okay?
Yep, you too, man.
Later.
Later.
Alright, well now that that asshole's gone.
This looks like that.
We have an escaped prison.
Okay, I actually don't need to worry about that guy. Yo.
I need to stop forgetting to plug in my Metro Jets.
Why do you say that?
Because I was talking, like, literally from the moment I entered the chat.
I think I see another body.
Oh.
I don't have any punches in.
Huh?
I'm out of punches.
Well, don't run out.
I mean, I can only have so much of my fist.
No sign of anyone. My mistake.
Wait. Yeah, so this is insane. Like, I got the wing god. I mean, I'm only playing on elite right now, but I killed the elite boss, the second area, the wind god or whatever his name is, in 2 punches.
Stay alert.
Jesus, are you serious?
Yeah. Because I had all my dashes. I toned on my main skill, which makes me A, not only dash farther and faster, but I get that shield. I boned 3 dashes to get to him, putting my melee strike in my strongest tier, and then I just punched him.
Jeez.
Twice. Because, yeah, I've got all 3 of the things increasing my skill damage, which gives me plus 300% on it, and I deal 50% extra damage to enemies when the remaining shield and armor is over 75%. That only applied to the first punch, but, yeah.
Yeah, it's still really good.
Yeah, then I've got another skill that gives me 4 stacks of Fist Sensation, which each one increases my punch by 10%, and I gain 4 each time I dash while I'm in the shield. So I got 12 of those. Just going up to the dude. Well, I hit him with my dash, so he took an extra 30% damage for 5 seconds. He didn't even last the 5 seconds. And then, where is he? And then this is the one where I've still got that,
She's not here.
the Spirit Bible, the 100%, 20% skill damage. So yeah, I just fucking
Just destroyed him.
Yeah, I'm curious if I could have done it in one, because I have mid-air strike. I honestly don't know.
It's possible.
Oh, I love playing this, dude. This is my new favorite,
We'll take
dude.
the grove, and then the clan will fall in line.
See, why? Good goblet, but only if I can really get it. That's the second.
Weaponry there, don't you?
Actually, look, we got some surge. It's great. It's a must-have. Okay, that was actually a good scroll to unlock. I got the
Loyal
elite
to Noct.
level monk one.
Hear
finally
me.
Unlocked.
I was told a soldier from this camp goaded one of the sons of Prometheus into an altercation. You would do well to remember that our allies are responsible for providing the machine.
Well, not worry about running out.
The next fool who interferes with them will be eviscerated and left in the desert for carrion. There will be no second warning.
Oops.
God, my punches are so good. My coast doesn't even really matter.
Mm-hmm.
I got the one where it's like I do 30% less damage if the shield is on.
At the what?
It's like you do the coast occult scroll. Oh, no, I'm sorry, it's minus 20%
Sons of
damage to
Prometheus
shield
gave her
and
the ability to
Ah.
override machines.
but I'm literally just one-shotting things with my punch. Oh, God, that's nutty. Yeah, like, you know those big octopus guys you love? I'm literally just one-punching them. I mean, I'm only on elite, so it's not like those super tough right now, but I mean, still.
Yeah. It's still fun to see.
They've been accumulating blaze. And from what I saw out there,
Like, I just hit an
enough to blow up
87,000
something big.
punch.
They're gonna blow up Barren Light. Make a hole big enough to fit an entire army. So Regala plans on invading the sun.
Edge this.
Yeah, blow up all that blaze. I doubt the rebels will stick around now. Or I could take them out myself. Either way, main threat's been dealt with.
Do I want to upgrade my shotgun to +7, or do I want to etch it and upgrade it once? It's a +5.
You know what I say.
I should keep an eye out for more of
¿Por
these
qué no
rebel
los
camps.
dos?
Stop them from stirring up trouble.
Don't speak Spanish.
Why not both?
Sons of Prometheus. Stop them from helping the rebels see.
I only know one Spanish, and it's only because one of my classmates said like every day when I was in high school, and that's Nemas Pantalones.
No more pants?
Yeah. I don't know why he'd say it every day, but
Well, listen, I agree. No more pants.
I mean, I do agree too. I mean, because I'm wearing shorts, so.
Mm-hmm.
Cultism leader. What the fuck is that? I just got an achievement. Okay, I can one-punch those Yakuza.
Oh?
Yeah, the big dude with the club.
Yeah, okay. Or you're just that strong to be able to do that?
I mean, well, it's my secondary skill, so being able to one-shot him with that, I'd say that's pretty fucking strong.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, Andrew,
you've returned
when you're
from
done
the
with
west.
that, you have to
Any
join
luck?
me
The
around with this,
bristlebacks
just so
are
you can
being
see this
penned
dude
by
in
Tanakh
action. It's
rebels on the other side of the mountains.
Oh
Olvin's
no,
explosives
I'm out
opened
of
up a
dashes.
sinkhole, dropping
Andrew,
them
what
into
am
the
I gonna do?
tunnels.
Which they
not
followed
at
to the
dashes
mine
punches.
and out into the Daunt.
Right. Aside from the rebels, if anyone is to blame for the bristlebacks, it's Olvin.
Radiant
beams of the sun. And all this time, he was pointing the finger at us. Bring Ulvund here. Petra, too.
No, I'm out of shells.
Summoned like a blasted ale winch. You best be meaning to put pen to parch. What? Why is she here?
I live here too, lugnut. So what's this about?
Thanks to the Savior, the sun has shown the truth on the Bristleback incursion. Tanakh rebels were keeping pens of machines on the other side of the mountains. A sinkhole swallowed them, releasing them into the underground tunnels that led east and out into the Daunt.
So it was an accident. But let us not forget that it was the Karja.
I'm not done. The sinkhole only formed due to your unauthorized blasting in the southern mine, Ulvund. You are responsible for the machine rampage, the workers we lost, the destruction the Bristlebacks caused.
Oh,
I finally have a
my
fire
dear
weapon.
magistrate,
Like
has your
the
precious son
lobsters.
baked your senses? I would never give such an order without first
Not that
consulting
I'm
you.
actually using my weapon that much.
Evidence says otherwise. Aloy found the shipping manifest in the mine. You skirted the laws of the Sundom, Ulvund. All for a few extra shards.
And you almost drowned your other miners. And sent that oversized tool over there to intimidate a bunch of refugees.
I demand an official investigation. I won't be the victim of some Karja scheme.
Certainly. We'll conduct a thorough inquest into everything. The Bristlebacks, the mine, the refugees. Every business deal you ever put your name to.
Well,
Yeah, let's get title.
That's not
though, 'cause
necessary,
that increases
is it?
my punch damage. While I've
What if
got
I
my
just
shield.
return to the claim?
Oh, well, that would save the crown the cost.
Of course. I'll be on my way as soon as I wrap up some previous commitments, tie up some loose ends. After all, the welfare of Chainscrape's people in a transition like
Nope,
this...
you're leaving right now. Chainscrape will be just fine.
You think she can run this scorched-out forged dump? Ha! Knock yourself out.
Get out!
Oh, don't want you, don't need
Down with
Get off me!
The mud
Oh
looks
my
good.
gosh, I got a lobster, Andrew. I can kill the lobster with
Sun
fire.
burns away shadow. Thank you for that, Aloy.
Oh, he had it coming.
Here, please accept this token of gratitude. You've done the Sundom and my sanity a great service. And I believe we have some matters to discuss.
I don't know if that
Guess
means
we
the
do.
little crabs or the big
Not the most
crabs,
pleasant
though.
boots to fill,
I think
but
it's
I'll
the
wear
big
them.
ones.
All thanks to you, Flame Hair.
Oh, I should take a look at how many upgrade points I have. It's been a while. I have 16? Ooh.
Someone's slacking on their upgrades. Okay, lobsters, I need you to come down here so I can shoot you better with the shotgun. you've got... That's a nice one. I'll pick that up just because it's got a Gemini. I'll pick up that one. This is the Craftsman. Shouldn't run out of punches anymore. I've got 36.
Hey.
36 punches.
What happened here?
Yep.
What do you care?
Don't you?
As it happens? No.
Because I've got
You know,
whatever
I was
the
already
max
having
you
a crappy
can
day,
get
and
with
now
just your
these-
basic leveling up the skill tree.
Idiots picked my
One of
ship
my
to climb the
skills
damn mountain.
gives me an extra
bad if this
10.
one weren't so heavy.
Wait.
And then
Two
I've got
idiots?
the double
Did I stutter? Yeah,
secondary
2.
capacity.
I heard another one shouting up top. Sounds like they got caught between sharp claws and a sharper fall.
Someone's in trouble. Aren't you gonna do something?
Self-inflicted. And I got my hands full with this one.
You're seriously not going to help.
You seriously are?
Someone's in trouble at the top of the cliff. I better get to climbing.
I think no, it's not a chest. I missed something. Is there? No. Okay, let's see how fast I can take down this ship. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be so fun. Interesting. I think the look by it then.
Oh, what? Which one is this one? Oh, it's just a burrower? Why didn't you make the jump that time? There we go. What happened?
Oh, I took down, like, I got the shield, the ship to reveal its cannon. I did my dash to it. Me dashing to it alone took out half its HP at that point.
Jeez.
Hold on to this for later.
Now we're gonna go for that one. That gives me some damage.
Get away from me,
If
you
I can
bucket
get
of
all
balls!
of that, that's good.
Machines. I've tracked the monster up here. Always good to have extra. Are you hurt?
I live. My so-called bodyguard. You see him on your way up?
It was hard to miss him. He's dead.
Oh. Guess that's what I get for believing in the first chuff in the tavern who said he was a mountain-climbing machine hunter. Ugh. At least I don't have to pay him now.
What are you doing up here?
That used to be a signal tower. The mechanism uses a special lens which, in some very specific circles, is highly valuable. And since the Carja are planning on tearing them down, I was going to liberate the lens before it got destroyed. You get it for me, and the lenses from the other towers. I'll make it very worth your while.
Oh, how would you look at that? This is the last lens I need.
You said that was a signal tower.
They're
In its
collectibles
day,
in
it
this
was a
area.
sight to see. All 6 of them,
And
all
this
lit
lady,
up
she just told
all
me that she
around
wants
the
me to
Dons.
collect the lenses for
They
her,
used to
and she'll
warn
give me
folks
something
that
very
the
valuable.
Tanaks are coming, for whatever that was worth. As you can imagine, the Carja spared no
coincidence.
expense putting
Yeah.
them together. Hence the fancy lenses in need of a new home before the towers are torn down.
I don't like those penguins, Andrew.
Yeah, the penguins are the worst enemy for me and Bull.
I'm more what
Darn
you'd call
Garbo.
an opportunist with a good eye for business. Look, the Carja are going to
They're
tear
not a-
all these towers
They're
down.
not exactly what I'd
they
call
see
a
no
problem.
value
They're
here.
just annoying.
They're trying to
Oh
make
no,
nice
they
with
can
the
kill
Tanak now.
me and Bull
See?
within like 5
It's a
seconds of
victim
us
of
fighting
crime.
them.
Opportunity.
If we don't focus them right away, we're
Tell
just
that
dead.
to your friend down there.
See, I just gotta punch them.
Self-inflicted.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't you do it?
Look, even if I hadn't hurt my ankle here, I'm clearly nowhere near as capable as you. Oh, come on. I can't just let the lenses go to waste. That's not what my father would have wanted.
Honestly, they'd probably be a bigger problem, but I have the immune to slow down, because I assume the blizzard slows you.
I don't think so, but the main
Your
reason
father,
why
is he
it
a thief?
tears us apart is because
Opportunist, too?
No.
our builds
He
depend
helped
on
design
us being
before he
kind of like
passed
glass
on.
cannons,
So that's how you know
and
about
the
the
only way
lenses.
to
Yeah.
beat that is
And why they have sentimental value.
the cat thingamajigger, where it makes you take only like 14% of your health instead of more than that.
I already
So
found some,
whenever we
actually.
do get that, that's why we can
Well,
last
look
5
at
seconds to get
that.
them. Without
Looks
it, we're
like
just
you're quite
dead.
the opportunist too, eh? Let me take these off your hands then. This should
Well,
be
I
a
just
nice
made myself
reward
a
for your
shit ton
efforts.
more dangerous.
I'm an honest merchant after. Thank you.
Cause,
Aloy.
yeah,
Ring.
my Hell
Well,
shotgun
Aloy, as soon as I'm
now
up,
has
but
a
I'll stick
magazine
around
of
in
41.
case you want to get. No pressure.
I'll...
I mean, not that, you know, it's my main damage type, but still 41 shots in a...
I'm in.
Yeah, I'll destroy my code scroll. I'm no longer slightly limited by this code scroll. I'm invincible.
Really busting up this place.
That's just not fair. I can't punch a spaceship. It just had unfortunate timing on its arrival because I had just used my main ability and I can't shoot my gun when that's up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is just unfortunate timing.
I'll come back with you after. Don't necessarily I need HP right now.
One of the signal devices. Should be a lens I can grab for Craig. I think that's the last lens. I should trade with Reyna the next time I'm in Barrenlight.
I mean, she's right over here still. Why can't I just trade with her now? Okay.
That'd be too easy.
Yeah, I can trade with her right now.
Did you find the lens?
Maybe. If you're ready to trade.
Ha! Let's deal.
Here you go.
Isn't that a sight? And here's a little something for your troubles. Now, if you find any more of these, make sure to come.
You got it.
See you around.
Okay, I guess I don't care about the spaceship shield because I was killing things through them. I love being OP as fuck. Okay, with that, I'll come back in for you. I need to go get this chest. Oh, I didn't even see you glass. Nice. Okay, what kind of thing is this? Two swords. I think that's just the enemy swarm one.
Oops. Wrong button.
Enemies turn into wallooses when being defeated. It throws at me a bunch of wallooses.
Mm-hmm.
So I just gotta kill them twice. Easy.
Excuse me. Oh, I don't know why. But I think I do know why. I was about to be like, I don't know why I'm tired, but I do know why. It's because
Been up for a while.
I've been up for a while, and then I took that mediocre nap to try to make up for it. Me only getting 2 hours of sleep yesterday because I had to wake up so early.
Oftentimes I find a power nap's more restful than actual sleep.
Must be closing in on the signal.
That one was a little rough. I ran out of punches about halfway through that.
Can you get off of the tree, please? Thank you.
Pretty sure that's the passage Laren's contract mentioned. I should make sure I have my facts straight. Get the contract agreed. She always use this passage regularly, and Laren wants their plating.
A little rough. I ran
I
out
just need to
of
wait them out at his camp.
punches for a minute
Might be
there.
a good idea to place some traps on the road first. Catch the convoy by surprise.
My magazine is so long it takes a whole 5 seconds to reload.
This should help. I should rest up. Wait for the convoy.
Okay. How do I get the fucking boss now? What do you got for me, peddler? Do I have any of the things that put my shield when I... Yes, that's actually good. That was the...
Laren's contract said they'd set up traps along the passage. Might as well use them. Hitting that at the right moment could help.
Okay, there we go. That's everything. I've got max health. What the hell is that? Oh. I forgot I had that. I need to supercharge myself. I've got the scroll where dashing gives you more secondary skill damage. Up to 600 charges. And each charge is 1%. I'm gonna fucking murder this dude. Takes forever to build up all the charges though. get to one?
Take a look at this enemy.
That crab.
Oh, where did my frames go?
I don't know.
Oh.
Crab just died. You wanna watch me like this final dude? Probably make a little dance.
Yeah, I could, but where did my frames go, game? What's going on? Oh.
Well, there's got to be a lot going on in the open world. That's the only reason why it should be dropping like that.
Ow.
That'd actually be interesting to give an enemy that power. It's like, just drops your thing. I don't know how you go about doing that.
Oh my god, it just destroyed me. Okay.
I just saw that.
Use this passage regularly, and Laurent wants their plating. I just need to wait them out at his camp. Might be a good idea to place some traps on the road first.
Oh,
Catch
that's the
convoy by
thing he
surprise.
needs? You on it, buddy?
What?
It's talking about the shell plating.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
what your armor buddy needs.
yeah. The crab. I need to kill the crab and get the stuff off of it.
I should rest up. Wait for the convoy.
Well, he said he'd send his people to come
Mm-hmm.
collect, so you really just need to kill him. So you should.
All right, game. Are we gonna have a problem with frameage again?
If it does, it's definitely got to be the crabs doing.
Convoy.
All right.
It's here.
You're fine right now.
Shock ammo won't do much. I need to take down that shell walker for Laren to salvage.
To me, it's kind of disappointing you can't use that dude's shield, but it is cool you can use his glider.
Mm-hmm. The glider's so freaking good.
I'd like to have the shield, like even if you can only use it for like a second at a time. Like basically you have to perfect block everything, I could still be incredibly
There's
useful.
only one shell walker with him.
goes for the crab. Or is it just my move now?
Can you select what I want? Wait. No, I'm fine now. I'm not lagging like I was. I wonder what that was. Huh. Ow.
Pain subsiding.
The only thing I could think of that makes even a remote amount of sense is you somehow got a glitch where you tried to
I should salvage what I
weapon
can.
swap
There's a
speed
plane
and
for
you
their
can
own
swap
squad.
weapons.
Maybe.
That's the only thing I could think that makes even a lick of sense, but...
Yeah, because that was some hard lag there.
Yeah. I'm gonna share my screen if you want to watch me kick this dude's ass real quick.
Are you fighting the final boss already?
I'm about to. I've just been sitting at the bottom of the thing.
Okay, I'll go ahead and I want to check this thing out first, and then I'll swap over to Gunfire and join you for that.
That's fine. You can take your time. I just kind of want to show you this so you can see what I'm talking about.
Whoa.
Guess I'm not getting in there.
Best of luck.
Turn back, Outlander.
Oh, okay. I can't do this yet.
Guess I'm not.
Yep, go ahead whenever you want.
Okay, I need to get my dashes back. Here we go. Oh, I don't have it. I didn't get enough speed.
I took down that shell walker for you.
Okay, come on, I need my own.
Fonda, Rendor, we got a pickup. Per our contract, here's your payment. This will definitely help me make some great armor.
But?
Well, I
Doesn't see
realized
how
an
much
armor made
damage
out of
I'm
shell walker
doing.
plating's good.
Just
With just a few
punching
minor
him.
additions, it could be so much better. If you'd be willing to take on a few more contracts. What do you say?
Oh no. I've never dealt with that. And it doesn't
What
help that it
else
was
do you
right up
need
in his
for your
face.
Alarm antennas? Strong? Supple? I could use them to make my armor more flexible? We picked out a herd of scroungers already.
I'll, read through the contract. See what I can do.
Best of luck.
Tell me more about these contracts of yours.
It's pretty good.
Thinking, Scrabber jaws are powerful. I could use them to strengthen my armor.
It wasn't as
Crew spotted a
fast as
pack
I
of them
actually
not far
thought
from
it'd be,
here,
which I'm actually
primed
kind of
for
glad.
salvage.
The other ones were just cakewalks.
Contract to look.
Fantastic.
Yeah, look at that, 57
Mil. That's pretty good.
Most of that's my punch. Oh, I guess I'm not done with this one either. Let me get that one. Oh, I can't get the last one. Boo. Let's see. Actually, I won't
Good
pick
call.
that one.
I know I can make it perfect.
There we go.
Just the right part.
Oh, okay, I got the last scroll. That's probably what that occult master or whatever the achievement was called was. Cult leader, yeah. Okay, now we'll closer am I to those last two weapons? Good, not last two, these two. Okay, I'm significantly closer to the porcupine. And they only got 3 of those lobsters. What the thing? I'm still not running into catfish warriors, which just sucks.
Me and Bull just kept on running into them. Left
I've
and right.
literally only seen the one when me, you, and Bull were playing. That is literally the only one I've ever seen.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream there for now. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna probably play some more later on. I don't know if it'll be later tonight or tomorrow, but I'll be back.
I'm still in a half-hour stream. Not bad.
Yeah.